This is a wonderful little story coming on the, the day before Gun Appreciation Day. What day was Gun Appreciation Day?
It was on Saturday.
On Saturday. On Friday, this story came out of the Seattle Times. Sent to us, hat tip to Chem Champion. A Washington state lawmaker last week withdrew a bill to limit the self-defense rights of gun owners. Sherry Appleton, House Bill 1012, was filed last month, was spurred on by the Trayvon Martin shootings last February. The bill would have required a person to retreat from a dangerous confrontation. That person knows or should know that doing so would afford complete safety. In other words, if you know that you can completely diffuse a threat that you perceive to be taking place on your on your person by retreating and knowing that you can be completely safe. In other words, as stand your ground laws say now, if you're standing outside of a bunker, of a locked bulletproof bunker, and you see a guy with a gun, and you know that you can take one step backwards and shut that door and be perfectly safe and no one else is going to get harmed, then you have an obligation to do so. Rather than, I don't know, take out your gun and shoot that person. Or if that person's holding a knife and you feel threatened, you don't have the right to shoot that person if you have an obvious point of retreat that will make you safe. Seems like a very reasonable law proposed by Sherry Appleton. Washington State is one of at least 29 states with no explicit duty to retreat. Some other states employ a castle doctrine exempting a person in his home from the duty to retreat. Well, she has withdrawn that bill because she was receiving so many threats on her life by telephone and email. The threats against Appleton, which were among more than 100 emails and telephone calls she received after the bill, were non-specific but very scary, said her assistant Donna Bezon. Apparently her assistant hasn't even shown her the worst ones. They were forwarded to the State House of Representatives Security Office. Appleton conceded the bill could have been written more narrowly, but she said threats have left her fearful and unwilling to pursue any such legislation again. I'm not going to fall on my sword to have to live with those kinds of threats. It'll have to be somebody else that will do the bill. I can't blame her. Representative Matt Shea, Republican from Spokane Valley, a gun enthusiast, said he was heartened by the strong negative response to the measure, but he condemned any physical threats. How big of him?
What?
When the grassroots gets involved like they did and they call her up and say, hey, we oppose this, that's grassroots activism at its finest.
What?
Anytime anyone on either side of the aisle gets threatened, obviously that doesn't help.
Could you imagine him like he's leading a seminar for his constituents and he's like, all right, here's how you do it. Hey, listen, bitch, don't ever go near my guns. That's the right way. But we stop when we threaten bodily harm.
That's right. That's not helpful. Really, just these people are sick. Sick.